Hello my kiddos friend, welcome to Reena's classes Maths with Fun. So it's like once upon a time I used to make videos. Okay, jokes apart, I had been going very busy because of these online classes and also I stopped making videos. But then I got a message from many of my subscribers that why have you stopped? So I thought why not, let's start it again. So I'm starting with square root. This old year is ending now and 2021 is starting. So let's welcome it with one of my video. Okay, so we are going to learn square root today. Before I start, I would suggest all of you kids that you should know the square of these numbers at least. So if you know the square of these numbers, your half of the battle will be won. Okay, so let's see here that like 11 square. So either you can just memorize it or with some of the clue you can just try to remember. But I will suggest that just memorize it. So 11 square is equal to 121. 12 square is equal to 144. 13 square is equal to 169. 14 square is equal to reverse of that 196. 15 square is equal to 225, and then 16 square, so first you put 6 here and then 256. You can remember that way also because 6 is 36, so 6 will come here, 5 5s are 25, so 5 will come at the ones place, again 4 4s are 16, so 6 will come at the ones place. That way also you can remember. So 16 square is equal to 256. 17 square is equal to 289. 9 will come because 7 7s is 49. And then 8 8s are 64, so 4 will come here, 324. I remember it like 7 4s are 28, 8 4s are 32, 9 4s are 36, and 1 will come because 9 9s is 81, so 1 will come at the ones place, and 20 into 20, which is very simple, 2 2s are 4 and 2 zeros. So if you just memorize the square of these numbers, you can solve half of the problem. You don't even need to do the proper square root thing. Okay. So this part is done. So let's come back to the proper how to find out the square root. So there are two methods by which we can find out the square root. One is prime factorization method, which small kids use for the small sums. You know, if they get to the number where they have to find out the square root, so there they can use prime factorization method. Otherwise, when in 8th grade or maybe if you are in ICSE board in 7th grade, you will come across the full square root ka chapter where you cannot find it out with the just prime factorization method. You have to follow the proper method of long division method to find out the square root of any number. Okay, so don't worry, I'll go very slow and I will first explain you how to find out by prime factorization method, and then of the same number I will tell you how to find out through long division method. Okay, so which number should I take? Let's take 324. Okay, so let's say you have to find the square root of 324. So first I will tell you how to do it by prime factorization method. So prime factorization method is very simple. You have been doing in LCM HCF chapter, you have been doing this prime factorization of any number. So just do the prime factorization of this number and then I will tell you how to do the square root. So we can take 3 1s are 3, 0, 3 8s are 24. Again we can take 3 3s are 9, 3 6s are 18. Again 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12. 2 2s are 4 and 2 1s are 2. So what are the factors? What are the prime factors? We can write it here. 324 is equal to 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 2. So I have write down all these numbers over there. Then what you have to do for see, if you have to find out the prime factorization, this is done. But through prime factorization, we are doing the square root. So what we will do, out of 2, take out 1. Again out of 2, take out 1. Then again out of 2, take out 1. Find the product, 3 3s are 9, 2s are 18. So 18 is your answer. So we know that 18 square, 18 into 18 will be 324. Okay. I'm sure you found it very easy, right? By this method, prime factorization method is very easy. So don't worry, I'll take one more number for you and I'll do the prime factorization method only. Then of the same number, I'll tell you how to do the long division method. Okay. So we can take 1764. Okay. Do it very slowly. We can take 2 here. So let's do 2 8s are 16, 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4, then 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. No, we can't take 2 here. It's an odd number, we can't take 2, so we will take 3 because 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, so it is divisible by 3. So we will do 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12, 3 7s are 21. Okay. Now 1 4 7. What do you think? Which number should we take? Yeah, very good. So we will take 7. 7 2s are 14, 7 1s are 7, and then 7 3s are 21. Okay. Now for 1764 also we will write down all the numbers. So what are there? 2 into 2, 2 into 2, into 3, and 2 3s are also there. So we will take 2 3s. And 2 7 are there, so we will take 7 into 7. Very, very simple. Out of 2, take out 1. 2 out of 3, out of 2 3s, we will take out 1 3. And then out of 2, take out 1. Find out the product. 3 2s are 6, 7s are 42. 42 is your answer. Okay. So this method is very, very simple. If you are in 6th grade or 7th grade, you can easily apply this method and find out the square root. But if you are in 8th grade, there will be a full chapter of square root where you cannot apply all the time this method. So for that, I will quickly give, I will take 2 numbers and I will tell you how to find out the square root through long division method. Okay. Okay. So long division. Okay. So any number we can take. Let's take 1764. For long division method, the very first step, what you have to do is make a pair. Okay. Now, just like a simple division, we will try to do this. But the difference is, we will always take the square of the numbers here. Like 2 2s are 4, we will check then these 2 numbers. Then 3 3s are 9, no. Then 4 4s are 16. 5 5s are 25. We cannot take 5 5s are 25, which will be more than 17. So we will stick to 4 4s are 16. Okay. So write 4 4s are 16. Only difference between normal division and the square root division is you have to take only the square numbers. Okay. So 4 4s are 16. You will do minus, and since these 2 numbers are in pair, we will bring both the number down. Okay. We will bring both the number down. Okay, now here what we have to do, now for the next step, we will add the same number to this number. Like if we have taken 4, we will take 4 plus 4, which is 8. Now we will write 8 here and see how will it go. Okay, so again we have to check like this. 81 1s are 81, 82 2s are. So we have to take always the same number here. Okay, so 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. We got our answer, bingo. So we will write here 2 and 164. It's cut now. So your answer is 42. So we got it that 42 into 42 is 1764. Okay, am I going a little fast? Okay, I'll try to be a bit slow and tell you how to do if 5 numbers are there. Okay, 5-digit number. How will you find the square root of 5-digit number? Okay, take it. So let's take 1 1 0 2 5. What did I tell you? What is the first step which we need to do? Yeah, from the right hand side, start making pair. Okay, so just make a pair. Make a pair. This is left alone, so let it be alone. Do like this. Squaring. Start squaring the number. So 1 1s are 1. We cannot go for 2 2s are 4, which will be more than this. So we will do 1 1s are 1. 1 1s are 1. Okay, 0. Bring both the number down because I told you here we bring the pair down. Okay, so 1 0. Here what we will do? We will add 1 to this, so it will become 2. See, we cannot take 21 into 1 also, because that will be more than this. So we will take one 0. Okay, here 0. And then again bring this 25 down. Okay. Now we have to check what number should you take here, should we take here, so that we get 1025. Okay, clearly we can guess here कि some number should be 5 5s are, it should be 5 only, because 5 5s are will be 25. If we take 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. But if we take 5 over here, we'll get 5 at the ones place. So let's see, 205 into 5 is what? 5 5s are 25. 5 zeros are 2, 5 is a 10. Bingo! We got our number. Okay, so we will write 5, and here we will write 5, and we will get 1025. Okay, so we got our answer here. 105 into 105 will be 11025. You know, few of you must be thinking that, you know, this method is not that easy, or I am going little fast. But once you start practicing this method, it will become very simpler, and you will stop doing that prime factorization method also. This method is very simple, but you need to practice. Okay children, so that's it for this video, and I'll come again. This time I'm promising you that I will not stop making videos, and in the message section you can message me what video you want me to make, and I'll go for that topic only. So bye bye.